Have you ever thought about an alternative to the constant rush of today's world? Allow me to introduce you to Taoism, an ancient Chinese philosophy and religion. This fascinating belief system encourages us to exist in harmony with the Tao, a nebulous force that underpins reality. The concept of Tao is broadly interpreted as way, road, or method, and has been the backbone of practices like meditation and feng shui. But Taoism isn't merely about ethics and virtues. It revolves around principles like effortless action and naturalness, and promotes a more uncomplicated lifestyle, advocating for compassion and humility. This unique way of understanding and interacting with the world could potentially offer an alternate solution to the complexities of the modern era. So, ready to perceive the challenges of the 21st century through a different lens, with the help of ancient? Now contrast this with the typical modern mindset. We exist in a whirlwind era where transformations are the rule, not the exception. The contemporary world is a volatile environment that propagates swift upheavals, where triumph is frequently gauged by material affluence and societal standing. It is a world that encourages intricacy, rivalry, and unending pursuit for more. We dwell a reality that prizes complexity over simplicity, competition over cooperation, ceaseless ambition over contentment. This relentless pursuit often feels conflicting with the Taoist philosophies that promote simplicity, balance, and harmony. However, amidst this chaos, there lies an intriguing proposition, a thought that merges the old with the new, the simple with the complex, the traditional with modern. Imagine utilizing the sagacious teachings of Taoism as a compass to decipher the convoluted digital labyrinth of today. Imagine the unadulterated wisdom of ancient Taoism, offering an enlightening path to traverse the intricate and daunting maze of the 21st century. What if these Taoist teachings could be applied to modern life? What if the ancient wisdom of Taoism could provide a roadmap to navigate the complexities and challenges of the 21st century? The Taoist principle encourages us to cherish the beauty and importance of simplicity. In a world that is constantly bustling and brimming with information, it's essential to find ways to simplify and declutter. One practical step to incorporate this principle is by physically decluttering your environment. It could be as simple as organizing your workspace, getting rid of unused items, or creating a more minimalist living space. This not only cleanses your physical space, but also can help clear your mind, making room for more focused thoughts and actions. Moreover, simplicity extends beyond the physical to our mental space. Try to filter out the noise and unnecessary information, make conscious efforts to avoid overthinking, and focus on the essentials. This mental decluttering can be achieved through practices such as meditation, mindfulness, or simply taking a moment to breathe and disconnect from the digital world. Embracing a minimalist lifestyle does not only reduce clutter, but it also reduces stress, increases your overall well-being. It's a way of making room for what truly matters in your life, cutting off the distractions, and directing your energy towards more meaningful and fulfilling endeavors. In essence, the practical of the Taoist principle in our modern life reminds us to celebrate simplicity, to declutter both our physical and mental spaces, and to appreciate the peace and tranquility that comes with leading a minimalist lifestyle. It serves as an anchor in our chaotic world, guiding us towards a more harmonious existence. Harmony with nature is another key teaching of Taoism, a doctrine that has been deeply embedded within the fabric of Chinese philosophical thought since ancient times. This teaching, which calls for a balanced relationship with the natural world, is incredibly pertinent in today's era, particularly as we grapple with mounting environmental crises. Taoism, as a spiritual and philosophical system, places great emphasis on mankind's need to coexist peacefully with the environment. It suggests that human beings and nature are not two separate entities, but rather interconnected components of a larger, more holistic system. This is a worldview that encourages respect, admiration, and even awe for the natural world in all its majesty. We are reminded, through Taoist teachings, that we are intrinsically part of the natural world, not isolated entities existing separately from it. This perspective is rooted in the belief that everything in the universe, including humans and the environment, is interconnected and interdependent. We are part of a magnificent tapestry of life, each thread woven intricately into the next, each strand affecting the other. This realization, this understanding that we are not separate from nature but an integral part of it, can be a catalyst for change. It can lead to a more sustainable way of living, one that is mindful of our actions and their impact, not just on us, the entire planet. By accepting our role within the larger framework of nature, we can make choices that are not only beneficial for us, but also for the planet as a whole. Realizing that we are not disconnected from the environment, but deeply intertwined with it, can inspire a profound shift in our approach to life. It can motivate us to live more thoughtfully, to consume less, to conserve more. It can compel us to consider the long-term repercussions of our actions, to strive for balance and sustainability in all areas of our lives. This can lead to a more sustainable way of living, one that considers the impact of our actions on the planet. Flow, or effortless action, is perhaps one of the most famous Taoist principles. This guiding philosophy has been passed down through generations, illuminating our path towards harmony and balance. It signifies the art of letting go, of allowing the currents of life to guide us in their spontaneous and undirected movement. It is an embrace of the world as it is rather than what we may want it to be. This principle of flow urges us to attune ourselves to the rhythms of and the universe, encouraging a seamless integration between ourselves and the world around us. It seeks to illuminate the path of least resistance, where we are swept along by the current of events, rather than fighting against them. It is not about passivity, but about actively choosing to align ourselves with the natural order of things. In a world that often feels like a constant uphill battle, where we are pushed and pulled by external pressures and expectations, the concept of flow offers a refreshing alternate perspective. Instead of being driven by ambition or devoured by anxiety, we are called to cultivate tranquility within ourselves by moving in harmony with the world. We are invited to step back, to surrender control, and to observe the world from a place of acceptance and non-resistance. In a world that frequently feels overwhelming, embracing the principle of flow teaches us to navigate life's course with grace, patience, and wisdom. We learn not just to tolerate life's natural ebbs and flows, but to welcome them, to ride on their waves and allow them to shape our journey. The Taoist principle of flow becomes not just a philosophy, but a way of life, an approach that permeates our every thought, our every action. In a world that often feels like a constant uphill battle, learning to flow with life's ups and downs can bring a sense of ease and tranquility. So, to summarize, Taoism provides a unique outlook on life. It champions simplicity, accord with nature, and a sense of flow. It promotes an appreciation for the journey, not just the final outcome, and urges us to live at peace with our surroundings. Amid the convolutions of the 21st century, Taoism's tenets can offer vital strategies for a balance, nurturing inner tranquility and gaining wisdom. They awaken us to an alternate mode of existence, an approach that values harmony above discord, simplicity above intricacy, and wisdom above mere knowledge. The beauty of Taoism isn't about disregarding the contemporary world. Instead, it's about learning to gracefully traverse through it with wisdom and balanced perspective, recognizing the importance of integrating the time-honored wisdom of Taoism into our current lifestyles. It's not about rejecting the modern world, but rather learning to navigate it with grace, wisdom, and a sense of balance. It's about finding a way to integrate the ancient wisdom of Taoism into our modern lives. So perhaps the next time you find yourself trapped in the hustle and bustle of modern life, you might pause and consider the Tao. Stop and think about this ancient philosophy that has been around for thousands of years. Imagine a time where the world was not dominated by technology and the pressure of constant achievement. A time when people were more connected to the rhythms of nature and the flow of life. Ponder how they found peace and contentment in simplicity, seeing beyond the superficial complexities of the world. The Tao, a fundamental concept in Chinese philosophy, is often translated as the way, the path, or the route. It represents the inherent nature of the universe, the way things are when allowed to flourish naturally. It's about living in harmony with the Tao, the natural flow of life's patterns and cycles. The Tao does not rush, yet everything is accomplished. It does not battle, yet it effortlessly wins. It does not shout, yet it is always heard. It does not ask, yet it is always given. It does not calculate, yet it is always correct. This is how the Tao works. It's an effortless action. The Tao encourages us to return to our natural state of being, removing the unnecessary and focusing on what truly matters. Now imagine applying this ancient wisdom to your life. No, you don't need to abandon your smartphone or move to a deserted island. It's about finding balance. It's about understanding that there's a time for action and a time for rest, a time to speak and a time to listen. It's about letting go of the need to control everything and trusting in the flow of life. It's about recognizing that happiness is not found in the constant pursuit of more, but in appreciating what we already have. So, we find ourselves in the modern world, a world that is often characterized by constant noise, pressure, and rush. A world that often makes us lose sight of what really matters. A world that can feel overwhelming and chaotic, but remember, it doesn't have to be. By embracing the principles of the Tao, we can find tranquility amidst the chaos. We can find balance in imbalance. We can find peace in turbulence. How might its ancient wisdom guide you in your journey through the modern world? Elevate your mindset. Be your own hero.